Another episode of my FM19 Blyth save. Yes, we are over halfway through the season and we are still top, but now by 4 points from York, and today we have got our game in hand, which will be a vengeance mission against Spennymoor. We do get a chance to make our revenge there, and we also play high-flying Leamington. They are up in the playoff positions at the moment. It's a difficult away game. Since last time we met, which was to get that 3-3 draw with Spennymoor, form has been mixed. The home form has been excellent. We beat Alfreton 3-0, drew 1-1 away at Altrincham, won 1-0 against Bradford PA, then had a difficult tie against Bromley in the FA Trophy second round, got through that after a replay. Then we beat Hereford 5-2 at home, which was a bit of a stonking, to be fair. Then we had Chester Darlington, 1-1 draws in a row, and we've recently just lost to FC United in the FA Trophy third round. So quite glad in some ways we're out of the competition, because it now allows us to solely focus on the league, and that is where we kick off today. Like I said, form has been decent, but we are a little bit inconsistent. 2 wins, 2 draws and 1 defeat in our last 5 games. It needs turning around. Today would be a perfect opportunity to turn that around. So in terms of the lineup today, we've got Jameson goal, Adu, Pepper, Cunningham, Lang and Nicholson make up the back 4. Brotherton is fit, but he's just a little bit tired in terms of his conditioning, so I've given him a rest today. It's our usual midfield trio of Oliver, Romario, Vieira and Horner in the midfield. Then you've got Dale and Rivers in the support of Dan and Maguire up front. Dan is on absolute fire as always. He's out to 26 goals this season, got 4 goals in his last 5 games, although to be fair, one of them was a hat-trick. So I find that he does that. He scores a lot in like one game, but over like numerous games, he doesn't score that often actually in some ways. I'm going to assertively say I expect to win from this. And the boys like that. So I'm ashamed we can't give them the revenge comment, because I'm annoyed after what happened last time against Spennymoor. I do not want this to happen again. There's been a lot of rearrangements in terms of fixtures. This wasn't originally the fixture I had planned in mind for us to play. But having said that, this provides us with a great opportunity to, just smash them basically after what happened last time. Patient passing around here. Robbie Dale has been good form recently actually. Lewis Horner driving through the midfield now, plays it back to Nicholson. Nice patient work from us here. Horner, he's got to spot that pass. Here we go, Jarrett Rivers. Now can he make something happen? The sat's so deep at the moment actually, to be fair. Good ball by Jarrett Rivers though to find Robbie Dale. He gets the touch out of his feet, plays it back to Adi Pepra, moves into the middle to Romario Vieira. He finds Lewis Horner. We know he likes an effort. Oh, it's a good effort and a good save by Gold. Nice early patient play from us there. I like it a lot. Good early pressure from Blythe, and we're made a decent start here. Our home form is still pretty decent, to be fair. At the same time, we drew our last home game, which is very disappointing, and we obviously lost at home to FC United, but it was just one kind of counter-attack goal. They didn't really deserve it. But at the same time, it's a little bit worrying that we're beginning to concede the odd goal here and there, and obviously we don't really score that many. I say that, we've scored the second most in the league, but by my standards, we don't score a lot. Like, we don't score 2 every game. We score maybe 1, and then kind of grind it out a little bit. That's the sort of team that we've built here at the moment. And you can just tell, actually, we have plenty of shots. It's just that the accuracy just isn't there. Right, here's another chance then. Adu Pepra throws it into Maguire. He doesn't win the header, but Adu Pepra back on the ball. Great ball whipped into the back post, and Rivers, he should have scored that. He should have buried that. How has he missed that header? What a ball from Adu Pepra, and what a miss from Jarrett Rivers. He's been in really good goal-scoring form this season, and that's a big miss. That's a big miss. That's a huge miss. So 0-0 at half-time. It's a bit disappointing. I'm going to certainly say I'm not pleased by what I've seen from the team, and Oliver's not happy about it, but can't blame me, mate. It's not exactly been brilliant. What we're going to do, actually, is we're going to take Oliver off, and we're going to go... I'm not messing about today. We're going to go back to our 4-2-4, and we're going to get Fooster up there. He's been in pretty decent form as well, actually. He's got a couple of goals in his last couple of games that I have brought him on, and I seem to need to bring him on quite a lot. I think teams are beginning to figure out our 4-3-3 formation, and so maybe I need to be a bit more clever and start developing new tactics. Laying over a free kick here. He bends it. Great save by Gold. Should have tapped that in, Fooster. The anticipation just isn't quite there. We are knocking on the door, but we just can't quite break it down. I need Dan to come up with a moment of magic. Either way, we're still gaining a point on York. This isn't the worst result in the world while we're going through this little run. We've kind of got ourselves into a position where we've got enough points on the board that we can afford to have maybe like a little run like the one that we're having at the moment. But I can't keep affording to drop points at home. You know you all know that it frustrates me greatly. And that's sort of like how I feel. We're just not playing. We're playing very within ourselves right now, and I'm not exactly happy with the way that this is panning out. As there's only 50 minutes to go, and we just don't look like scoring. We just don't look like scoring. I'm going to go very attacking. I have to, but we just don't seem to be able to break anybody down, and we're just really struggling. But here we go. Horner, free kick, whips it in. Penalty. Oh, we've been given a penalty. I have no idea why. Apparently one of the boys handled it. This is a big, big moment. Reed, you need to score this free kick. Penalty. I wish it was Dan. Reed, over the ball, hits it. He's at the bar. He's at the flipping bar. Should have been Dan. Should have got Dan to take it. Corner. Robson hits the post. I mean, that's the third time we've hit the bar today. It's the third time. We're just going for a run of just real bad luck at the moment. It's just so irritating. I'm going to say you were unlucky tonight. A few players like it. I'll say defensively, I'm happy with your defensive work. Up front, I'm going to get a bit annoyed, so I'm not happy with you finishing. 8 games unbeaten, but look at the amount of draws that are in there. Do you know what I mean? It's like 4 draws and 4 wins. It's not great. That has taken us 5 points clear, but now the game in hand is thoroughly out of the way, and we have Leamington, who are currently in 5th up next, away from home, and our away form has not been superb. We're not losing, but we're not winning. The only thing that's good is that York aren't particularly having a good time at the moment either. With 12 games of the season left to go, is Leamington away today. York are away at Kidderminster, which is a tough game as well, so keep an eye on that as we go. It's also worth noting that Telford have literally kind of come out of nowhere, as of Stockport, and even Leamington. Leamington are only 9 points behind us. If they win this, they're suddenly 6, and with the run of form that we're on, you never know what could happen. I'm actually going to take Lewis Horner off and give him a rest, and we're going to give Kieran Green a go. And I might give Jack Robson a go out instead of Robbie Dale today and see if he can do it. He's been performing quite well recently, to be fair, the youngster. He's got an average 7 rating in the last 5 games. You can tell he's got a bit of potential about him. So let's give him a go as his inside forward position. I think it might be time at some stage to bring out the 5-2-2 to 5-2-1-2. If I had another really good striker, I'd do it. And I just realised that I've got a little bit of a problem at the back where I've made Lang the ball playing playmaker and Brotherton. There you go, that's better. Swip them around. Only a minute in, Dan Maguire on the ball. Finds Adu Pepra into Green. Now we just need to finish our chances today. No more mucking about. Oliver. Good ball into Romario Vieira. I think he's probably going to have the little killer pass that we're going to need to really make good chances. Great ball in by Lang. Rivers. Go on, mate. You know where to be. Bang! Of course! It's Dan Maguire. Dan Maguire. It's never going to get old for me. It just isn't. I absolutely love it. Lang, that ball there, it's literally like he is the Virgil van Dijk of the VNN, and Dan Maguire, disco slide, he loves it, bang, 27, disco Dan Maguire, 27 goals for the season, incredible, finally gets another goal on camera, yes Dan, and yes boys, 1-0 up, long may this continue, this is good. Oh, here we go, Dan Maguire's through again, Dan, oh, good save by Breeden. But we're pushing here. This is much more like the Blythe that I know. We're making chances. Maybe at home that we just can't break down the big, the kind of teams that come and just sit back as Brotherton heads wide from the corner. Maybe that's the problem. Is that maybe it's similar to what some of the big teams in the Premier League have. The only team that seem to really be able to break teams down quickly is City. Eventually, you know that they're going to score, but obviously we don't have that kind of quality. If I could get any one of the City player, mate, if I could even get a City boot and put it on one of my players, I would. Corner here, corner, free kick, Flanagan. I'm not going to say that it's Jameson's fault, but it's Jameson's fault. That is not some good goal. That's some bad goalkeeping. And he's cartwheeling as well. Of course, the only shot they've had on target. Only shot they've had. Of course it is. Of course it is. Alright, okay, 1-1 half time. We've easily been the better team. We're going to certainly say you've been performing well out there. Keep going and the result will come. But I am pulling Jack Robson. On comes Robbie Dale because I think Robbie will bring a little bit of class to the proceedings. Jack didn't do too much wrong, but 6.4. I have to give him a half. I've given him a half to try and impress me. He hasn't. It is a dog-eat-dog world out there. On comes Robbie. Alright, nearly an hour gone and not a lot really happening here. I'm going to take off from Romario Vieira. He's had a very quiet game. He's not been at his best. And on comes Lewis Horner. If there's a man that can usually change our fortunes, it's him. I think part of me thinks this is a stupid idea, but I am a very attack-minded player or manager by trade. So I'm going to go back to the 4-2-4. We are going to go for it a little bit more. And then just hope to God that Bradley Fooster, or Pooster, as I so lovingly dubbed him in the last episode, can come up with some element of magic here. As time ticks away, and it's been a very dull game, but there is a corner. Green whips it in. Where is it? Oh, it's bounced off the post. Balls. Oh, hello. There's another highlight here, and it's a minute 20 to go. Are we going to fashion out a last-minute chance? Oh, Brotherton, that's not the time. Jarrett Rivers, though. Don't shoot, for the love of God. Yeah, out to Addy. This has got to be a good ball. Pepra. Back. Green. Has to be a good ball in. Oh, no. We've got a minute left of injury time. Need a goal. Lang whips it in. It's a great take by the keeper. Do not concede here. They smack it long. It's going to fall to us. Brotherton takes it down. Nice play. Lang. Back to James. I was worried there. Oh, my God, no. York have scored in the last minute. We need a goal here. Ah! That is not good. York winning in the last minute is not good. It is bottle job central. Bottle central. I'm telling you, you're not good enough. You're just not good enough. What is happening? We're unbeaten, but it means nothing. It means nothing if you're drawing all these games. Look at this form. There's no win in 5. No win in 5. Time for some team dynamics. Team dynamics. Oh, this is 10. I'm going to say I'm really keen to ensure our heads don't drop. Things haven't been going away, but we can change it. Oh dear. Oh no, I've got this wrong. Oh no, I've got it so wrong. I think there's only going to be 2 more episodes, I think, this season. So what I think we can do, actually, is let's play the games against Boston. And actually, no, let's play Telford and Boston. The Stockport game could be potentially quite big, so we might try and fit it maybe as a triple header, depending on where everyone stands and how much time we have. But we'll come back for the end of March, start of April, and then that will set us up nicely for the season finale. So between then, we have about 5 games, I think. And just one win will get us going again. One win will get us going again, and everything will be okay. If I keep telling myself it's going to be okay, it'll be okay. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you come back for the next episode. We are entering the end of Season 1. We are still top by 5 points, but we are in such bad form. Until I see you in the next episode, stay cool. Shit.